We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Tampa. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Finds room inside the 40, and he'll be taken down. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's into space, has the 25. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. With the former Buckeye, Quinshon Judkins. They stepped around one man, but he'll only wind up getting about a yard. Second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
12 more yards from him there, and another first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
His kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. He'll return it from the 11. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The throw here is complete, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That is caught by Washington. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
At the 26-yard line.
A run, and here comes Joku. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Third, they need 8. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bucs are back within 1. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Laporta in motion. Heel drops to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Laporta in motion. To the air now on first and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Quarterback gets sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Williams in motion. Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Throwing now on third and long. That's caught by Gibbs. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Wright's kick is good. And the Lions extend their lead to 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They face second down and 7.
Come on, set. Come, my team, come, go.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
10 yards to go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 10. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Lions all their first time out. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. Oh, trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
The 2nd down pass, intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And the Buccaneers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, go.
Again, it'll be Judkins. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buccaneers! Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. A Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down and 8. Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll let one go down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. They force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
This This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete to Washington. On the move past the 40. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 59 yards. They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point is good. And the Bucs will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Williams in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. They'll look to throw again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Laporta in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Something's taken from me. Life's got always been messing with me.
Gibbs, and he is going the wrong way. Tackle pass at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, Jenkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Tyleik Williams is there on the stop. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Check go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the third quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's going to ball at 29 yards on the pickup.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the side.
And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Right adds the extra point. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it with Judkins. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10.
A A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. They'll give it here to Judkins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ready, ready. Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. On the handoff, Judkins. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson. He works his way in and a big milestone sack. Number 50 in his career. For the lead, here is third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 13. Right.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with it. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That one out wide to Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions first down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock that is stopped when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the air one more time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flats. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here comes 2nd down. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Shot 15. Right. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's going to wind up with a first down. He's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end of that one. Gain of 12 and a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
First and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Just like watching paint dry.